Henry's Pride. One summer early morning, Gordon, Henry, and James were discussing at the sheds. Oh, and how do you two feel about that new tram? He seems rather nice, I suppose. I'm not so sure. Why is that? I'm not gonna talk about it. Alright. James looks rather disgruntled remembering his incident with the tar wagons. So, Henry, what do you think of the new tram? Oh, I didn't know we had a new engine. You didn't? No. Oh, well, congratulations. We have number 7. Number 7? Didn't we get several other engines between Percy and Toby? You see, Henry, you know, when engines come here, they don't always have to go along with the Northwestern Railway numbering system. They can keep their own numbers if they like. Oh, I actually didn't know that. Well, sort of just okay then. So, do you think maybe I can meet this tram engine? Probably. It works around the Ellsbridge area, I think. And I know you usually take a coach train near that way. Maybe you'll see him shunting. Maybe. Well, I've got to get my coach train ready, speak of the devil. See you two later. Goodbye, Henry. Goodbye. Henry soon pulled in with his coaches in the Ellsbridge station. Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle were running late this day, so he just waited at the station. But on the second track of the Farquhar branch line, a strange-looking contraption appeared. It looked like a box on wheels, except you could barely even see the wheels with a small coach behind him. And he had blue stripes painted on him. Oh my! He was very surprised. Something tells me you've never seen a tram engine before, said the engine. No, sorry. My name's Henry. Who are you? My name's Tobias, but everyone calls me Toby for short. Very nice to meet you. Nice to meet you as well, I suppose. This is my coach Henrietta. Who told you? Wait, what? The name Henrietta held great prevalence to Henry. Who told you? Wait, what are you talking about?
Dearie, I don't know what's up, but Henrietta's just my name.
Stop saying that. What?
My name?
I'm sorry, I gotta go. Henry then rushed off, leaving his coaches.
Oh, dearie.
Henry, we have to go back. Why? We have a passenger train to take, and Thomas is still running late. Look, there he is. He just pulled in. Fine, I'll reverse. He then went backwards and calmly coupled up to his coaches. Thomas was confused.
Henry, what the hell are you doing?
It's not important. Okay, Thomas said, rather confused. So, why are you acting so... I don't want to talk about it, Thomas. Fine, whatever. Eventually, it was time for Henry to set out on his journey again. Oh dear. The next morning, when Topham Hatt was at the sheds for the Farquhar engines, Toby asked him a question. Sir? Yes, Toby. When Henry saw my coach Henrietta, he acted rather odd when hearing her name. Do you know why that was?
What do you mean?
Said Percy. He just jolted forward and kept telling us to stop saying that name. That's very bizarre. I'll check his history records to see if I can find anything about that. Thank you. So, that's exactly what Sir Topham Hatt did. Sir Topham Hatt, then looking at the remains of what there was left of Henry's old records after a good chunk of them were burned in the Crovan's Gate fire, along with Edward and Thomas's history records. Let's see here. Oh my, that's rather... Oh, wait, what? Wait, no, that can't be. This has to be a mistake. The Fat Controller was very confused. Meanwhile, Henry was stopped at Crovan's Gate station with his coaches, while Rennius had just left with the passenger train. So, How much longer until the signal goes off? Any second now, said his driver. Then, the Fat Controller pulled up. Excuse me, Henry, I have found something in what's left of your history records. Something rather odd. What do you mean, sir? Henry started sweating. It says that your name isn't Henry? No, my name is Henry. Henry the Big Engine. It says it's Henrietta? Who told you? Henry grew cold and looked stern. Never has one of the Fat Controller's most trusted engines looked so upset, disgruntled, and angry at him to a personal level. Who told you that? It was in the history records. Henry gave a sharp glare that even made the Fat Controller jump back slightly. Never say that name ever again in my presence. Do you hear me? Henry, what? Then the god's whistle blew, and then Henry used as an excuse to get out of there. His driver was very upset at him. Henry, that wasn't very nice in the slightest. He's a goddamn controller. What has bloody gotten into you? It's nothing. What do you mean it's nothing? It's not nothing. Henry, what the bloody hell is the matter with you? Can I tell you something? And promise not to tell the other engines, okay? Fine, I guess. Henry hasn't exactly always been my name. It hasn't? No. When I was first built, I was Henrietta. Wait, so you were one of the gals? Henry looked away, as if answering yes, but full of embarrassment. The day I was bought, the Fat Controller wanted a name for me, so he thought I could just name myself. He never could tell what I was exactly when I was first built, gender-wise. So, I told him my name was Henry, because I don't like being one of the cows. Oh. Henry. You're always gonna be Henry in my eyes. You're you, and whatever you want to be, that's okay. But that doesn't mean you need to lash out at your other friends. Especially the Fat Controller. That could get you in a lot of trouble. You're right. I should apologize. Good. That night at the sheds, Henry apologized to the Fat Controller for acting so bizarre after hearing that name. The other engines at the sheds were also confused. What do you mean? Why were you acting like that with the name? Henry realized the other engines could hear their conversation, and he knew he would have to explain. After Henry told them all the truth about why he felt so discontent with that name, they all had lots of mixed responses, some of them not very nice. Edward was rather accepting. James was mostly confused but open. Gordon, though, didn't have exactly the best view on that. Not for the reason that you'd think. It's because he saw Henry as a liar for that. So you've been lying to us this whole time. Gordon, I would have accepted if you just told me that you didn't like being... And if you want to be called something else, but so instead you lied to me. Gordon, I wasn't It's not a lie. Why do we have a liar on our railway, sir? Gordon, stand down! Then Edward and James both gave Gordon the hardest, coldest stare they could muster. Gordon. That must have been extraordinarily traumatic for Henry. And instead of saying, okay, or whatever, you're going to verbally attack him. Apologize now. Gordon, I am very disappointed in you. You're right. That was extraordinarily inappropriate. I am very sorry, Henry, and I hope that you can forgive me. Don't worry, I do. Can we just pretend that you guys never had this? I don't want this to exactly come up often. Of course, Henry. Anything. All right. Thank you.